doing. I'm not doing nothing. I'm just gonna make this real simple and quick. I know what y'all saying. Eric Brown, you both been cooking. You both been cooking, y'all. I will be doing some cooking. I will be. Yes, I will. I just got to get some more things for my dish that I will be doing. Okay, I'm gonna do a new dish, smack brand new dish. So I'm just want to say this right quick, just being in the being on live. When I said medical history and a bad habit, medical issues. Some people got medical issues. You got to understand some people are sick. Some people have one leg, some people have one arm or finger mixing, some people have diseases, cancer, some people cough, some people get real sick. Some people have things that's going on with them right now. Yeah, I'm just letting you know. Some people are having these things and issues that's going on right now. We need to be praying for the sick and the weary. But when you do alive or when you in real life start talking about people that are sick. Now, one thing about it, we get misunderstanding, misinformation. That happens a lot. That does happen a lot. And we say the wrong thing. When you talk about somebody and tell them, oh, well, you need to get well before you come for me. You got to understand when you say stupid stuff and when you say dumb stuff, a lot of times you can dig a hole for yourself. And a lot of people on the YouTube, I hear them talking. I see that that's all they do is talk. Sometimes we take it the wrong way. Even sometimes I take it the wrong way. I be wrong sometimes. Anybody got a problem with Eric Brown or anybody got a problem with the cooking or me saying something, you can email me or text me or better email me and we can talk about it. Because the sad thing about it, the situation gets sick and get irritated because you talk about people's medical issues. What goes around comes around. That is a real situation. That is right. What goes around do come around. You cannot deny it. You can't play with it. And you be like, how does she know about my issue? Because a lot of time we tell people we care about. I'm just putting it in there. Hey, Rose Gold, how you doing? I'm just letting y'all know, welcome to the Secret Garden. I'm just trying to tell y'all you don't understand. When you talk crazy, when you talk about people, be able and be capable to bring them hands. I've been in the YouTube street. I've watched people. I watch them well. Okay. I don't have to call names because I don't need to call names. Because sometimes when you call names and you go before the judge, he look at it. Well, you did say so so so. No, I did not call no name. Now, I want people to listen and listen well. A lot of people write checks with their mouth. They write checks that their body cannot cash. And they friends that they friends with, they don't never tell their friends, wait a minute, you wrong about what you saying. You need to go back and check it out before you say something. Okay? But a lot of us don't. We just think we know. We talk, and don't nobody bag nothing up. Don't nobody bag anything up. They so busy putting other folks down. They so busy yelling and screaming at somebody. They so busy calling themselves out of their name. A lot of them will admit that they start stuff. A lot of them admit that I'm a drinker, I drunk, I start fight, I did this. You got some of them, you can't do nothing but respect them because they telling you who they are. A lot of folks who you think are your friends and cool with you are not really cool with you. You heard this before. Okay? And this is not just for the old, it's for the new. Okay? That's right, messitude. It is so messy. I was going to title it Sex, Lies, and Videotapes. Okay? I title ain't had nothing to do with it, but I'm just saying what it's saying. Now, I'm closer to some people on the YouTube street. I talk to some people more than people that's in my own state. I do that. I talk to more people out of town than I do in town. So I don't waste my time. If somebody don't like you, they don't watch you, they just don't watch you. Like you said, if you don't watch a person, their numbers should be going down. You don't be studying. I ain't studying that. I don't watch it. I don't know. miscommunication, and misunderstanding. But when you get up and talk about somebody's illness, you talk about somebody's feet, and then it turn around, it happens to you, your feet got jacked up. You talk about somebody's hip, your hip. Hey, 45, how you doing? Your hip is jacked all the way up. You see what I'm saying? So before you, hey, how you doing, Nicole Coleman and the Colemans? But see, a lot of people don't support. They don't. And that's fine. But when you talk and tell people your illness, oh, you can't hardly see. They're going to be talking about, oh, going on something with your blind self. Before they know it, when they wake up, they can't see. Now, you be careful how you run your mouth. Because like I said, half of y'all write a check that your body can't cash. Because if a person was to come up to you right now, ask yourself a question. What are you going to do? The more you talk and the more you put people down, the more you make videos about them, the more they dox you. Like they said, they ain't studying Eric Brown. Eric Brown ain't talking about nothing. Look at her. Look at his views. Look at this kind of, ain't nobody thinking about Eric Brown. That's good. But Eric Brown may not be talking all big, but he does have a powerful message. He do. Now I can't agree with what everybody else is doing. Some people, I don't agree with what they saying. But the thing is, they willing to bring you on a panel to have something to say. A lot of time people don't say nothing. They keep their mouth closed. They not watching. They not saying that until somebody come and tell them somebody said something. Somebody got pancreatic cancer. Somebody joking about that, and it's not nothing to joke about. Somebody got a bad cough, and they have a cancer or anything. Oh, thank you, 45. It's sad. It's really sad. Now, I'm not the best talker, in the world. Exactly. Sometime Rose Gold, you have to take a YouTube break. Sometimes you got to get away from them because they just as messy as the folks out there on the street. Talk a good game, but don't bag nothing up. You think that little short man can't fight? You talking bad about him. He turn around and put a whooping on you. I even looked on the YouTube and see some women fighting. I would hate for one of them women, them trained fighting female, to come on here and take on one of the YouTube women. I would hate to see it. Because a lot of times you talk about the wrong thing. It's sad. It's embarrassing. But when you start dealing with issues of medical, you need to watch your mouth. That is nothing to play about somebody's sickness, somebody dying or anything. You saying somebody got a disease, you spreading an allegation. You're not a doctor, so you don't know, but you spreading an allegation. If they have the disease, what makes you think you ain't got it? Have you been sleeping around? What have you been doing? Now, I'm just saying it's not a good thing. So we try to keep the peace. It's something that I try to do. But the tough talk you talk, the more people would try their best to dock you. They would go and find out where you live at. When you talk that bad talk, people on YouTube may got family in another city that may be turning around looking for you. Do you know where street, what is it? 10, 12, 4 at? They're going to ask you that. Hey, foot soldier, how you doing? They're going to ask you that. This message was brought to you by Foot Soldier. Now, let me quit. But this is something that you're going to have to understand. You talk that noise. You talk that bad noise. You talk all that fighting talk. Somebody out there in the street know you and probably turn around. They don't know nobody on YouTube and come up there and ask you what's up. Are you about what you talking about? Are you about that street life you talk about? No. A gangster ain't going to do a lot of talking. He's just going to go in there and handle it. You like, man, did you know? Who did this? Nobody never knows. One thing I hate is a sneak thief. They'll sneak and say something and then ain't gonna back it up. They'll sneak and do stuff and won't come out and say what they're gonna say. They'll say it, but they won't come out and say it. They won't let it be known. That's what you call a sneak thief. Thank y'all for coming in the chat. I'm just saying, y'all just gotta see it for what it is. You talk about people heart attacks. You talk about, oh, she can't hardly cough. She can't hardly talk. You don't mess with people on cancer. You don't mess with people that's got a disease. You don't sit there and play with that and say that. That is nothing to play with. Y'all a bunch of grown people. Y'all act like kids. You don't say that. Because like I said, if they was to show up in person, what are you willing to do? If somebody knock on your door, do you know who it is? Or do you let them in? Do you know who they is? Somebody can't approach you. Somebody breaking your house. Somebody put notes up. Somebody watching you. Some of these people you listen to, you don't know who they know. They may know law enforcement. They may know hackers. They can know somebody. Can you find a location of that person? You on the cell phone, right? Like I'm on the cell phone. You got all that noise. Some kind of way somebody can go in there. You're on the cell phone. As long as he's on the cell phone, we know where he at. We know where she at. We know where she was staying at. We know what area she was in or he was in. Some things don't need to be said on the YouTube. You check and joke about them, okay. But some jokes are not funny. Some jokes are not good. But you that's having a medical condition, a lot of times you ain't got time to be arguing with some of these other folks on here. And some things you have to keep your mouth closed because some people you can't trust. Some you do. You like, man, how they know that? I told this one person that. And next minute know, everybody know it. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just putting it out there. Every cook what you got. That's right. But I want to say this to y'all again so y'all can get an understanding. I did a lot of talking lately and a lot of less cooking. I got to go back to my cooking. But I'm just letting you know. The message is small, but it packs a punch. I ain't here to say, well, David, he took down Goliath with a rock. Well. No, I ain't here to do that. Not doing that. I'm just saying. Just a simple talk. But it's a powerful message. Eric Brown is not the greatest speaker like some of these famous men. Not trying to be. Just a simple message. Keep your mouth closed. Your business to yourself. Don't talk to everybody you see. You go in the chat, speak to the channel holder first. That I agree. A lady said that. Speak to the channel holder first. If they don't want you in your chat, slightly back out. But they got to understand too. I can listen at what I want to listen to. And some people I just don't deal with. Some people don't like other people. That's not me. I love everybody. I may not be too active in a lot of chats, but for us getting on panels and stuff, that is very slack. That's very less. So I'm not going to do all that. I'm just out here to say this, y'all. Be careful. You know what I'm saying? Just be careful. But I know the roots are right here in my chat. The roots are right here in my chat. The same 4 people. When I went back, y'all remember when I went back to that other lab under the bus? Same people. They not here, but they love to hear negativity. They like that. But I'm just here to say, y'all, if people got medical issues, if you got a medical issue, keep your mouth closed. Don't start going at folks. Because that's what they do. And if they know that you got a medical issue, they're going to judge about it. And that's something I don't like. I don't like that. Because I don't want nothing to happen to that individual. You talk about somebody who they got cancer. Oh, they can't hardly breathe. Look at it with an old man. You need to go get some Robitussin. When you say stuff like that, then it happened to you. You end up with cancer. You gonna need some Robitussin or some Father John or something. I'm just saying. All right. So y'all take care. I'm getting off this YouTube. Finna get ready to make this money. You know, as Rose Gold said, I'm out here to make these money moves. Boy, be quick. Woo, these young folk. But all right, y'all take care. And bye-bye.